I learned about an organization through a good friend who is a Rotarian and told me about this organization. I was absolutely blown away because it's been in existence for more than 30 years and I didn't know anything about it. But there are nonprofits out there that assist children with special needs. And all Make a Wish is one that comes to mind because they've been doing it for a long time. But started here in Texas and all is a program called Challenge Air. And I am very, very proud to have the CEO and executive director of Challenge Air, April Culver, as my guest today. April, welcome. Thank you for
Hi,
joining us on Someone You Should Know.
thank you. Thanks for having me.
It, you know, the more I read about your organization, the more I was just blown away with what you do and how you've been able to do it. Uh, I'm going to throw the microphone right in your lap right from the get go and all. And I want you to share with the people that are watching and listening from all over the country about how Challenge Air started. And then a little bit later, we'll talk about how you got involved.
Okay. Challenger was actually created in 1993 because one of our founder, Rick Amber, he was a Navy fighter pilot, a lieutenant in the Navy, was actually flying on his last mission in his F-8 Crusader, and he crashed into the back of the USS Hancock, the aircraft carrier. He ejected safely, but unfortunately, when he came down, his neck hit the back of the aircraft, the antenna, and he broke his back from the neck down. So he came, they flew to Germany and then to California, and he spent 2 years in rehab. And he came back to the United States a quadriplegic. But he never forgot about his love of flying, and he had that can do fighter pilot attitude. And he learned how to fly a Cessna in the early 90s using hand controls. He actually invented the use of hand controls to fly an aircraft. And so at the same time he was doing that, he was a professional wheelchair tennis player and was working with kids called Winners on Wheels. That these kids were all in wheelchairs, and they found out that he was a pilot, and so they wanted to go up in the air with him one day. So he took a group of kids out to a field in Addison Airport, a little town north of Dallas, and threw three kids up in the airplane with him. They all got out of their wheelchairs. They went in the airplane. They took a flight around the city of Dallas, and he noticed their attitude change so quickly and how much they were just normal kids, just like everybody else. So that day when he landed the plane, he told his best friend Sonny, "We're going to use this aircraft as a motivational tool for kids with intellectual and physical disabilities." So that was the day Challenge Air for Kids and Friends was born. And we've been flying kids all over the country with disabilities for 32 years.